can you believe this is made from recycled fishing nets?
No, but that makes me so happy. And in terms of women's health, I mean, there's so many studies out there that are showing that all the plastics that are in our clothes, in our water, basically everywhere, in our fish that we're eating, they're affecting our hormones. They're finding it in the tissue of women that have breast cancer. Hormone levels are affecting our skin, our allergies, fertility. There's a wide range of, learning disabilities and all of that stuff that can be linked to a toxic environment. So it's something that definitely we should all be thinking about, and no, there is not a perfect solution right now, but there are companies like your company who are striving to move in the direction of something that's healthier and saying, hey, there are some alternatives. Why don't we start using some of them so that little by little we can move towards something that is not perfect, but better.
As a manufacturer of products like this, I have to acknowledge that this problem exists. How can we be part of the solution? Maybe stop making it?
I don't think that's reality. We're not going to stop being consumers, but I think it's important that we're having this conversation so that we can discuss how do we move forward, because we're not going to stop wearing awesome bikinis that look great on us. And
would you go back to wool?
No, because they look like shit. But I think the more realistic approach is to say, well, there isn't a perfect solution right now, but we can move towards
that.
The importance in having products that are healthier so that we can demand that as consumers, and that drives the market and that drives technology forward.
Absolutely. So as a designer, I feel lucky that material innovation has improved so much that this is possible, and that we can actually take waste from the ocean and make it into something cool. It's not an excuse to continue to use the ocean like a trash can.
Something that I've always been concerned about personally is all the chemicals that are in the dyes, in the fabrics, and a lot of them, they don't wash out when you wash the clothes. They're part of the fabric. And when it comes to swimwear, like, I have this toxic fabric potentially in my reproductive organs.
You're right. You are putting a plastic which has been known to cause human health problems on your body. Plastic microfibers in a lot of bottled water, in our tap water. So we're creating this environment just from the textiles industry that is polluting our drinking water to the point that we can't even filter it out of our drinking water.
Yeah. What got you on the path of sustainability and ethically made?
Was brought into light personally when I became a surfer, and I was out surfing, and I just saw how much trash there was in the oceans all the time, and especially with beaches.
As consumers, why should we be going the extra mile to purchase sustainable products?
Do I even need to buy this? Really, like, our consumer culture keeps telling us all the time to buy and buy and buy. Yes, we need to meet profits, but I really want to step back and ask, profit at what cost? Is it a need or is it a want? It's as important as choosing organic, in my opinion, when you choose food.
I know that your swimsuits are made here in LA, correct?
Yes.
Why is it important where clothing is manufactured?
It was important for me to see the working conditions of the company.
Where is this being made and by who? And why that matters is because most clothing is made in sweatshops by a lot of times, slave labor, or people that are living in inhumane conditions, right?
Right.
So,
and people who don't have access to unionizing, so that if they had any concerns, they don't have any power to ask for higher wages or ask for better working conditions.
And a lot of times it's women and they're being
Yeah.
and men, they're being literally physically abused. What sets your company apart from other swimwear companies?
We're an environmental activist swimwear brand. My vision, my goal, my dream is that the people who love our swimwear, they're also going to show up at rallies and marches with signs fighting for the things that they love. That being our beautiful planet Earth. And not only that, but they're going to back it up with action that's meaningful. And to me right now, meaningful action is going to the voting booths and voting for our oceans, voting for the planet.
What should we be looking forward to?
Yeah, we, as an activist brand, one of the issues that we care deeply about this year is offshore drilling. And so we are having an event on May 6th called Surf and March. So we invite surfer girls to come and charge the waves with us, and then afterwards we're gonna march down the beach to Huntington, because Huntington used to actually have offshore oil rigs out there. Anyway, so we're gonna march and we're gonna say, listen, this is not a good idea. We do not want oil drilling on our beaches, because whenever there's a drill, there's a spill.
What else should we be looking forward to?
We have a new collection coming out this year. I'm working on that now. And we also have an event coming up towards the end of the summer. TBD, but hint, it has something to do with moving images.
Moving images, okay. Well, that was beautiful. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you.